Hi, I'm Tom Vaughton, Associate Vice President for Facilities and Environmental Services here at University Operations. On behalf of the more than 700 employees in our departments, I'd like to welcome you to UOS and Harvard University. We've prepared this video to introduce you to some of the safety principles that guide our everyday work at Harvard and to give you a sense of your safety responsibilities as an employee here. I think you'll find a great work environment at Harvard. We are very proud of the dedication that UOS brings to the university and the outstanding service we provide to our community of students, faculty, staff, and visitors. Safety is a key part of that effort, and I encourage you to take an active role in keeping the environment at Harvard safe for everyone. Thanks very much, and again, welcome to Harvard.
All work that's performed by University Operations Services employees is covered by the UOS Safety Program. This program outlines overarching safety protocols that apply to every UOS employee. The safety program also details the roles and responsibilities UOS senior managers and directors have in implementing safety procedures. Your specific UOS department has its own safety plan. This plan is a comprehensive guide to the safety trainings that you are required to take before you can perform certain tasks. For example, working inside an area that's been deemed a confined space poses unique hazards. Detailed procedures and specialized equipment are necessary to enter a confined space safely. You can only enter a confined space after you attend confined space entry training. Some UOS employees are also required to undergo blood-borne pathogens training because of the work they do, and asbestos training if they work in areas that may contain asbestos. As with confined spaces, you must complete blood-borne pathogens training or asbestos training before you are allowed to perform this type of work. Even if you work in an office environment, there will be certain things like ergonomics, for example, which you will be required to fulfill. When you begin working here at University Operations Services, you and your supervisor will discuss the specific trainings that apply to your position. You will also be given a safety training profile that outlines the specific trainings that you are required to complete. UOS offers a number of methods by which you can participate in safety training sessions. UOS offers classroom sessions, computer-based presentations, and on-the-job training. Regardless of how you complete the training, the goal is the same: to provide you and the information and instruction you need to work safely. If all this safety training appears to be overwhelming, don't feel intimidated. UOS will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you are in full compliance. As with any new job, you will find yourself in new surroundings. We encourage you to spend some time reading emergency evacuation placards. These signs provide important information. If you do not completely understand the meaning of any sign, you must ask your supervisor to explain it fully to you. Also, become acquainted with the locations of exits and emergency pull boxes. Taking the time to consider emergencies now could save your life if an incident were to occur. If required, you will be provided with all the personal protective equipment that you need to work safely. Examples of PPE include eye protection, hearing protection, and gloves. Always wear the required PPE, and if you require additional equipment, contact your supervisor. Some respiratory protective equipment, like respirators, require special training and a medical clearance before being issued to you. For your safety, only wear a respirator after you've been trained and enrolled in the respiratory protection program. If by chance you're injured at work, your first priority is to get help. Once your well-being has been established, you must report the injury to your supervisor immediately. Your supervisor will help you complete an injury report, and then your supervisor will perform an accident investigation to find out what went wrong. UOS investigates all accidents in order to prevent it from ever happening again. Your work at Harvard University and University Operations Services can be challenging, interesting, and very rewarding, but it can also include hazards. Always remain alert and be sure to notify your supervisor if you're unsure about any safety issue. Remember to attend your required safety trainings as soon as possible. Welcome to UOS, and remember that in UOS, safety is part of everything we do.